it was brief. I seen him coming out. I knew he was out there. It was some, a couple, what happened was a couple people that, cause I ain't had no ticket, I'm just going off the whim, back door, see if my face could get me in there. And I got in there, but I couldn't get everybody that I was with her. So it was a couple people outside. And I really just went out there, just to make sure that none of my friends ain't do nothing crazy. So I just went out there and really left. It was a brief, salam alaikum.
Could you tell he would be a star when he was younger? Like, could you see that when he was a young boy? Like him, like star level, star status?
Yeah, whatever he was doing, he was like one of them guys that a lot of people gravitated to. So it was like he was going to do something. We just ain't know what it was. I didn't think it was. Once he started rapping, I don't think we never had dreams of being big rappers until it just happened. Until it was like an opportunity there for him, and it's like, well, I can rap anyway, so might as well take it. But that was never mine. But I came home, he was a rapper. I went to jail, I did 9 years, and I came home and he was like a rapper. Before I went to jail, it was like we might rap, but we wasn't putting no music or nothing out.
Was you like shocked seeing them being on that level as a rapper? Surprised? Was you?
Yeah. My first day home, we went to, I was in Rite Aid getting, my toiletries, go back in the halfway house, go to the halfway house my first day. And a group of white guys ran up to me like, you look like ARAD. That messed me up a little bit, cause I understand the recognition amongst the black community. I ain't really think.
White fan.
Yeah, I ain't think he had that type of fan base, but yeah.
Oh, you spoke on ad rapping. When did you start rapping?
I was actually rapping a couple years before I let people know. I had a whole notebook full of rap. My first time rapping in front of people, I rapped the whole book. So I already had it like down pat. I knew how to. For some reason, the first rap I wrote, that was like on beat. So I always had that knack for rhyming and plus, yeah, that's my thing though. The language arts, social studies in school, that was my shit. So the words, putting them together really came a lot easier to me.
Did you start rapping with Trendsetta Shady? Did y'all start rapping together?
What you think about that, though? That's the one, right? We got mango, lavender, strawberry, honey, vanilla. You know what I'm saying? Lavender. I said lavender guy. Lavender for chill. Everything laid back with the lavender.
No. He was rapping first. He was rapping to the people first. Him and he had a mixtape out back in the day. Yeah, but no, I wasn't really rapping I was rapping, but I wasn't like vocally rapping.
Shout out to Trendsetta Shady. He slid through where I'm a fan of him, you know what I'm saying? His music and everything. And all that. When did you meet him, Trendsetta Shady?
A long time ago. We was kids. My cousin, him and my cousin from the same, my mom and my dad grew up in that neighborhood. They moved out, but a lot of my family's still from down there, so I would go down there a lot. And him and my cousin used to hang together, so, we all used to hang together back in the day.
Okay. I was on his live one time, watching his live, and he said he seen you at the Freeway performance, the 2023 performance, I think. Yeah, he seen each other, y'all embraced each other. So can you talk about that?
Yeah, it was brief. I seen him coming out. I knew he was out there. It was some, a couple, what happened was a couple people that, cause I ain't had no ticket, I'm just going off the whim, back door, see if my face could get me in there. And I got in there, but I couldn't get everybody that I was with her. So it was a couple people outside. And I really just went out there, just to make sure that none of my friends ain't do nothing crazy. So I just went out there and really left. It was a brief, salam alaikum. Kept pushing, but really no real conversation or nothing like that.
Glad to hear that. Could we hear music from y'all too in the future? You want home? For the fans, for the city?
Most likely not.
No.
But no, I ain't even gonna say most likely. Yeah, no, they won't.
Can you talk about your prison experience? I know you've been in jail before, and talk about how that changed you, what you experienced, what you seen, what you learned.
My jail really I use it as personal time to really work on myself. Cause going in there, it's like quick tempered. I wasn't really open to being social. Didn't really like nobody new coming around. So I had to like deal with that. You know, there's a bunch of people around you that you don't know, a lot of different. So I had to really learn who I was. That's how I got through that. Just reading, figuring out who I was, who I wanted to be when I got out, how I wanted to be, and worked on it. That's how my voice got this low. My voice was never this low before I went to jail. Jail got my voice this low.